Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be getting into some okay, so we're not playing today, so it might be kind of boring, but we'll just explain, like give every animatronic a backstory, you know, like explain that. So yeah, let's get into it. So Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, they're the core four. They're the core four group. They are technically, okay, so here, okay, so this might seem weird, but FNAF 2 came before FNAF 1 in the timeline. So here's how it goes in the core 4, right? So in the timeline, it's let me see, FNAF 4, FNAF 2, FNAF 1, then FNAF 3, I think. So, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Right, so, they're all part of the core 4, you know, just regular. Chica's a big back, eats so much. You know, Freddy, everyone's basically the same. Also, they are haunted by 4 kids, being Gabriel, Jeremy. Why did I just almost say Jeremiah? Okay, Susie and Fritz. So, right, so that's them. And hold on, let me think. Yeah, and same with Golden Freddy. So you know all that. Let me find him. I don't even know if he's like. I don't really play this much. So yeah, he's not in this game, but he's basically just like them, but he's like a spring lock, even though he didn't come along, and you know. So we're going to say that. Next, FNAF 2. They are, I'm pretty sure they're like malfunctioning with like their face recognition, something like that. You know, they're just like all like, oh, like you're like just some like weird dude who came in here, I think. So yeah, die. So all these guys, I believe, except for Mangle and Withered Foxy. Hold on, where even is he? Oh no, wait, never mind. Golden Freddy. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's basically, you know. I'm just using this game to, you know, kind of, you know. So yeah, they're all like, you know, like that. So you have to shine your flashlight on Withered Foxy to get him away. So yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry. I don't. Okay, call me blind all you want, but I don't see him. He's probably in this game. I don't even know. Okay, so yeah. All these guys, you basically just have to, I think you have to shine your flashlight on him. Let's see. Or no, you have to use the vent scenario, whatever. So, on him, and yeah. That's basically like that. Now, he was once Toy Foxy, but he was like ripped apart and stuff. Kind of like a take-apart animatronic. So, just saying, yes, there was a Toy Foxy. Because Mangle's actually, like, his canon name as an animatronic is literally Toy Foxy. So yeah, Balloon Boy disables your flashlight. JJ, I don't really know if she's in FNAF 2, because I don't play it much, but I don't really play any of the FNAFs like a whole horrid lot. I love the lore, but you know, anyways, the Wizards, I think you have to shine your light on them. So yeah, that's how that game is. The marionette. So you have to, or the puppet. I usually call her the puppet. So the puppet, you have to wind her music box up to keep her in her thing, in her like jackabot, like you know, in her box. So that's how that works. Possessed by Charlotte, William Afton, you know, all that. You guys probably know. Right, so that's pretty famous. Now let's get into. Okay, I keep forgetting. Golden Freddy's also in there, and some other animatronics I might have missed. I don't know. If so, I'm sorry. Now, Springtrap. These are all FNAF 3 guys. Like these dudes. Let's see if any other ones are in there. No, I don't think so. Wait a minute, let me see. Yeah. So, that's how that is, you know. He is William Afton, the guy who killed the kids. I think we all know who he is. But anyways, that's William Afton. You just have to... I don't really play FNAF 3, so I don't know anything about it, but he died due to a spring lock failure when all the FNAF 1 ghosts trapped him in a spring lock suit. And, you know, that's how that is basically. So, yeah, he his spring lock, you know, the spring lock's activated on him. He died. He got crushed. And by the way, see this part like right here? Yeah, that's a corpse. I know, right? Crazy. But anyways, yeah. So all the phantoms are just hallucinations, kind of like in FNAF 1, the movie, and the FNAF 1 movie. How Mike saw some hallucinations. I think. No, wait, let me think. No, those are dreams. Some of them are dreams. I don't even know, but anyways, yeah. They're just hallucinations. Now, let's move on to FNAF 4. We got all these guys. So they're all nightmares. These guys, like, Nightmare BB. That's literally why they're called nightmares, like animatronics. So yeah. They're all just nightmares. We don't... Okay, I have, like, a couple theories. Alright, I'll get into that in a FNAF theory video later in the week probably. So yeah, that's how that's gonna be, or maybe tomorrow since my school's canceled. But anyways, yeah. So they're all like nightmares. Jacko Chica, and you might think it's weird that they're Halloween. Jacko Chica, all the Jackos, because okay, I have a big question here. Why is Jacko Chica the only Jacko in the game? Anyways, there are other Jackos in the, like, the Jacko Core 4 in, FNAF 4. It was just, they came along for the Halloween update. So, yeah. They're all nightmares. That's basically all I can say. And, yeah. So, Old Man Consequences, we don't know anything about that dude. Like, we literally don't know anything about him. So I'm just going to skip over him. Circus Baby. Now, okay, here. The SL animatronics, the sister location animatronics, were made by William to, trap kids and kill them. Circus Baby gave kids ice cream. You know, like, after they took the ice cream, she used her claw to, trap the kids inside of her, like, stomach trap thing, and then takes them to do the sadistic William Afton nightmare thing, which connects to to FNAF 4. But like I said, I'll save that for another video. But Laura, kind of same. She's literally just like a killing machine. Same with One Time Foxy. Now, Ennard was when everyone scooped, like all the animatronics scooped themselves out and like turned into this. Now, fun fact, the clown mask that Ennard wears, you can actually see it in the office in sister location. So I think that's where they got it from. No idea how they got into that office, but however they did, you know. And the L-Chip and all those guys. Wait, Funtime Chica's too. Yeah, so she's basically also a killing machine, you know. Entered one side Michael when he was scooped, and, you know. Now, the Music Man, all those guys, I don't think they're really from anything. But, FNAF, okay, yeah, so FNAF 6 is next. Molten Freddy, Scrap Baby, they're all the original animatronics, just, like, basically withered. And kind of held together with scrap. So all of those dudes, they're kind of just like lost causes coming to the pizzeria, like coming back because it was a trap, so Henry could destroy them all. That obviously failed. But yeah, so that's what all the scraps are. Afton, people call Afton is scrap trap, literally just spring trap, but his corpse. Okay, wait, let me think. Yeah, okay. So, anyways, William Afton. Here's what I think happened, and some other people. I believe. Oh, okay. There are multiple theories on this. I think this one makes sense the most. So, after all the events, he started decaying more. The suit started decaying more. You can see, like, you know, some of that came off. All that came off. So did his corpse, obviously. So yeah, he's basically like just scrap William Afton at this point. And Lefty was made to bring the puppet to FNAF 6, the fake FNAF 6 location. To burn with all the other animatronics. And yeah, now Phone Guy, he's obviously the phone guy who just tells us what's basically, like, what to do. Like, kind of like the instructor type thing, like the tape from the FNAF 1 movie. Basically like that, just in phone form. So yeah, that's how, you know, just look up instruction tape FNAF 1 movie if you don't know what that is, you'll see. So anyways, yeah, he's basically like that, obviously. So yeah, Lefty, we know what he is. Their Rockstar animatronics are, or no, yeah, Funtime Chico, yeah. Okay, so they're basically just like, they're just like the other animatronics. They're literally just like kind of like the core four, just Rockstar. I don't know their lore. The mediocre melody, basically same with all the other like animatronics. Now Helpy helps either you or the animatronics in the games, you know, that kind of depends. Rockstar Chica's super chops, and yeah, Rockstar Foxy, I'll admit, isn't that bad, but I actually have a deep hatred for the Rockstars because they're just like rip-offs, literally just rip-offs. So yeah, basically everyone, like, you know, Funtime Chico's a killing machine because she's also in FNAF 6. She's in Posh Pizzeria with El Chip and everyone. Yeah, El Chip, I forgot to say, yeah, they're all in FNAF 6. Same with Trash and the Gang, you know. Yeah, FNAF 6 is just crazy. FNAF 7 is Ultimate Custom Night, so yeah. FNAF 8, I think, you know. Yeah, so Help Wanted, nothing, the Help Wanteds aren't in this game. Security breach, okay, so, hold on. Okay, so, the Music Men, you know, they're just like, all, you know, crazy. And that's basically it for the animatronics in here. I'll make like maybe a part 2 for the ones that weren't mentioned. If there were any, like games that weren't in this, because I basically use this just to show you guys like what they were and like what they look like. So yeah, I'll also make a lore video. Just stay tuned for more like FNAF things. Anyways, I'm out, and I will see you.